Welcome to Reading Between the Lies with your host, Edward Kavik or James G, whichever you prefer. I'm here to tell you I am so very sick of hearing about all this white racism. You know, all white people are systematically racist, but yet you have all these Hispanics trying to get into a country that's almost 70% whites. Okay? Kind of clashes with each other right there. Okay, the ones who are mostly calling for that whites are racist and that are democratic, old, rich white people. Okay, that keep telling the black communities, the Hispanic communities, and all that what is good for them. Well, for one, these are people that grew up in 1, all white neighborhoods. 2, probably went to all white schools. 3, probably never even really seen a black or Hispanic except on TV for most of their life. Okay, and these are people you're listening to, telling you what's good for you. Okay, for one, I'm not racist. I am very prejudiced, mostly against really stupid people. But racist? Nope, not really. And I'm sick of people saying I'm racist. Okay, the best way to basically, expand racism is by keep telling people that they're racist. They'll become racist, especially the ones that aren't as bright. Okay, it's like little children. You keep telling a kid he's bad, he's rotten. Guess what? He's going to grow up to be bad and rotten. It's common sense, okay? Majority of white people are not racist. Majority of black people are not criminals. Majority of Hispanics, like Mexicans, for example, how they're always portrayed as being drunk. Majority of them aren't drunks, okay? Majority of Native Americans aren't really drunks. Well, actually, a lot of them probably are, only because of the way they live on the reservations. But the ones that majority, let's just say, aren't. Okay? So, you got all these people saying whites are racist, systematically racist. Asians are being attacked for no probable cause whatsoever. And they're saying, oh, it's white supremacy and all that. When 80% of all Asian attacks are by blacks. Mostly because lots of Asian stores, a lot of them are in black communities and stuff like that. So that's a clash right there. That's one reason why most of them are attacked by blacks. And let's see, most blacks are attacked by blacks. Most whites are attacked by whites. Okay, that's just common knowledge. Okay, like most crimes committed by a black person is done by another black American. Most crimes done by or to white people are done by majority other white people. And let's see. You got all these people saying, oh, you're racist. See, I'm not racist. I've been called, cracker by a group of black guys that were robbing me once. One of them said, sorry, no offense. I was like, you're robbing me. You can't offend me more than that, right? And I told him, I am a cracker. And right now, I'm pretty fucking salty. Okay? I wasn't bothered by him calling me a cracker. It was just a word. Nothing more. I've been called cracker, honky, all that stuff. It's just words. It's never bothered me one bit. And, mind you, in defense, yes, there are a lot of bad white people out there that are racist, that are criminals. But they're not the majority of white people. Just like you got black Americans out there. A lot of them are criminals. Some are even killers. But that's not the majority of the black communities and the black Americans. Just like Hispanics, you got a lot of bad ones. Majority are good. Decent people wanting to make a living. Just like in the black communities, the Asian communities, the Native American communities. You got good and bad in every race. I'm proud to be white. Part Native American, but I'm proud to be white too. Okay? Proud of my heritage. All of it. Is there bad stuff in my heritage? Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff in my heritage. There's a lot of good stuff in my heritage. Just like in the African heritage. There's lots of good stuff in their heritage. There's a lot of bad stuff in their heritage. Spain, Spanish, all that. Asians, Native Americans, they have a lot of good, but they have their dark stuff in their history too. That's every race on this planet. There's not one race you can think of that doesn't have a dark past. A bit of a dark past. Every race has one. And every race has a lot of good. Okay, so with this whole race stuff, it's like the Democrats are trying to spark racism. Keep the blacks, Hispanics, all of them focused on, oh, white people are bad. And mind you, it's white people telling you this. Okay? So when somebody tells me I should be ashamed to be white, why? That'd be like, I'm ashamed of my parents, my grandparents, my great-grandparents, all these, my ancestors. I'm not ashamed of any of them. And I don't expect any person to be ashamed of their ancestors at all. Unless, of course, like say your ancestor was Hitler or something, or Mussolini, Stalin, these people that actually did do really, really rotten things in history. Pol Pot, can't forget him. So, to make a long story short, you people really need to get over this. Move on. Try to build this damn country back up again, like Trump had it. Black communities were doing pretty good under Trump. According to Democrats, they weren't. But a lot of people were working. People were making money until this pandemic. And no, I do not blame the Chinese for this pandemic or the Chinese people. Even if it came from China, I don't blame Chinese people or any Asian person for it. Just like when the Spanish flu hit. If I was around then, I wouldn't have blamed Spanish people. Accidents happen. Live up to it. That's how life is. Life's full of a bunch of accidents. Good example, Biden. Tripping 3 times going up the stairs to Air Force One. Mind you, I'm not going to make fun of him about it. But God knows, I've done it a few times myself, okay? But, mind you, I was drunk when I did it, but still, I've done it. So I'm not going to make fun of him. I am going to make fun of him saying that he had threatened Putin before, though, when he was vice president. I can't picture him doing that because Putin would have just hung the phone up on his ass, plain and simple. Or told Obama, don't ever have this guy call me again. Okay? If you want to work with me, keep Biden out of the picture. Because Biden reminds me of the kid down the street that talks a lot of trash, but once you stand up to him, he goes running home to get his dad or something. Okay, that's the type of person he reminds me of. And that's the type of person I could picture him as, all growing up. Not one backbone on him. Must be why he probably went into politics. Some people just go into positions where they want authority because they never had it, growing up. They couldn't push people around. So now they're a politician. Now they can try to push people around. And then, let's see, China has said that basically America is pretty damn weak. I think that was a crack at Biden. So I'm wondering how much longer, Biden's going to be in office before they just get him out. Because if they don't get him out soon, I'm pretty sure he's going to start a war. Just to show the world that he is tough. Mark my words on it. Probably before the end of this year, we will be involved in a war. And it'll be because of Biden trying to push his weight around without falling. Okay, and let's see, he's slipped several times calling Kamala Harris President Harris, which God help us if she becomes president. I just want everyone to know white people are not racist, and I'm getting sick of hearing how white people are racist. And like Coca-Cola with, the whole be less white, all this garbage. They're trying to appease, sympathize with the woke generation. Okay? And to do that, they're actually going to end up hurting themselves, because a lot of Democrats don't like it either. And trust me, a lot of Democrats are probably going to end up voting Republican next time around, because the Democrats are bowing to this woke generation. And most Democrats don't believe in it. They don't believe in BLM. I believe, okay, yes, Black Lives Matter. BLM doesn't, okay? They're just a group trying to get money. And anybody who's killed by a cop, yeah, they'll riot, protest, whatever. But if some young black kid gets killed in their neighborhood by, say, a black gang member having a shootout with another one, and they get hit with a stray bullet, you definitely will not see BLM there protesting black on black crime, because they don't give a damn about that. So I'm going to cut this video short. I hope all of you guys have a good night. And God bless. And keep your family safe. Okay? This is James G., also known as Edward Kavik. Over and out. See you soon.